What is up, rat mommies and daddies? I have a special announcement before this movie review. We're at 100 subscribers, so that means that we're going to watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl, me and Jesse. So next time we get together, we are going to watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl and record our reactions. So get ready for that. It's going to be fun. Yeah, so thank you for 100 subscribers. Yay! Alright, into my review of Trap. So, M. Night Shyamalan, for me, he's an really interesting director. He has some of my favorite movies of all time, actually. Signs, I love that movie. And then Unbreakable is a good one, and he has some really good movies. He also has some of the worst movies ever made. He has The Happening, he has Avatar: The Last Airbender, he has After Earth, he has what's it called? Well, that one's not too bad, but Old was kind of disappointing. But so he's one of the most hit or miss directors ever for me. So kind of my biggest question going into this was what's the twist, of course, which this is a mild spoiler alert, but there actually kind of isn't a twist. It's given away in the trailer because it's right at the start, which I wish they wouldn't have given that away. Maybe saved it for a while. That'd be fun. And then no twist really. And then, was it a hit or was it a miss? Which I will get to at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But it follows this man. I forgot his name, but he's a serial killer and called the Butcher, and he is bringing his daughter to this concert, Taylor Swift-esque type thing, I don't know, his teenage daughter, well, actually probably younger than that, and basically he's bringing him there, and then he goes, this is all stuff in the trailer, and then he goes and asks why there's so many police, because he noticed there's police, there's SWAT teams all outside, and then a worker there is like, well, it's a trap for the serial killer called the Butcher, which is actually him. And so then he's kind of like, alright, I gotta get out of here somehow, but all the entrances are blocked, and he does shenanigans to get out for the first 2 acts. So the first 2 acts kind of had me had me hooked pretty good. Definitely interesting following him trying to get out. The 3rd act really lost me. It's not at the concert, that's all I'm going to go into since this is a spoiler-free review, but that part really lost me a lot, and it was kind of not interesting. So, in case you didn't know, M. Night Shyamalan, the director, one of his daughters plays the singer lady in this, and so he's kind of trying to make his daughter seem good, trying to elevate her acting and singing career, I guess. And I hate to break it to you, but she is a terrible actress. I think she should stick to singing or something, because yeah, the acting wasn't very good. It was her acting was kind of the worst part of it for me. And so was his daughter. His daughter wasn't that well acted, but was okay. For me, the best acting was Josh Hartnett as the Butcher. He did a really good job kind of being this really nice guy to his daughter and stuff, and nice guy to his family, and having to pretend. And then you could just see his face kind of go from smiling to, and then he gets angry. and kind of disturbed and or whatever, because he's actually a monster. He's called the Butcher, and that's kind of cool. I think he is easily the best part of the movie. Now, here is kind of my opinion on it. If you enjoy most M. Night Shyamalan movies, you're gonna like this movie. It's not his worst, certainly not his best. For me, it was a miss. It's still fun enough, at least for the first 2 acts, to where you're like, or at least the first half, I'd say, to where it's really engaging, and it's really cool to kind of follow him as the Butcher around trying to escape. That 3rd act I'm not getting into. It's a mess. It's M. Night Shyamalan doing kind of his thing, which sometimes works really good, sometimes it doesn't at all. And yeah, so I'm gonna call this a miss for me. If you're like a diehard fan of some of even his like worser movies, you'd at least find this enjoyment in this. So I'd absolutely recommend going to see it, just because it's not a bad movie, but it wasn't a good movie for me, at least. It's kind of your own opinion type deal. So I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10, or like 3 out of 5 stars. It's certainly watchable. I could watch it again, though I doubt I ever will. And that's kind of where I leave off. The soundtrack, like the orchestral parts were okay. I really didn't like his daughter singing. It wasn't very enjoyable for me. But I'm not a big, I don't listen to pop, I listen to metal, so, I probably wouldn't like it anyways. And that's fine. And then cinematography is okay. There's some cool lighting shots. But yeah, 6 out of 10, 60 out of 100. We'll give it that. Well, actually, like 55 out of 100, we'll say. So, if you like his movies, go see it. If you don't, you're not going to like this one at all. And I don't blame you, really. So, have a wonderful day. We're at Mommies and Daddies. Bye!